And I
Mm.
was
That-
so like confident from the two like good rounds that I just let it happen. And I didn't
Yep.
argue with it. And I was just like, let's just try.
Welcome to the Grip Kings Arm Wrestling channel. My name is Owen, and today we are joined by a superhuman athlete with 4 years in the sport. He is a 4-time Israeli national champion, ranked number 9 in the East versus West 95 kg left hand division. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maayan Shterengas. Welcome to the channel.
How are you doing, brother? Thank you for the amazing introduction.
Yeah, of course. Everybody deserves one that gets on the show. So, thank you for taking the time, man, on to get on the podcast. And
Yeah.
how have you been? How have you been?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Like right now, just basically working at home, working out, social life, arm wrestling, training. Everything is kind of on the cruise mode. You get it? Like, everything is flowing very well.
All right, that's good
Yeah.
to hear. So, diving right into it, the last couple of years, you've made some huge jumps in your arm wrestling career, right? From local tournaments to the Swiss Open, MAC, and then to East versus West. How has that journey felt for you? Because you said, like we talked a bit online, it's been 4
Yeah.
years. In 4 years, you've done so
Getting
much,
close
right?
to 4 years already. Yeah.
Yeah. How has that journey felt for you?
Well, the entire 4 years felt like a blink and a lifetime at the same time. Well, it's kind of like um it's surrealistic. It's surreal. It's surreal for
Surreal.
me because it didn't I never thought it's gonna be like this because my goal when I just started arm wrestling was firstly just to have fun and maybe be like the best in Israel for 70 kilograms. It's like maybe. And apparently everything went very, very well, much better than expected. And good training, good motivation throughout the entire 4 years. And everything is looking the same, basically, feeling great. Um, what can I really add to it? It's basically it doesn't really feel real sometimes. Like surreal is the best way to explain it because like meeting so many people that I kind of just thought that would be so out of reach, like with skill level and strength and everything. Just meeting the big personalities and making them sort of my friends at this stage already. It's really like this expression in my face is just the best way to explain it. Like like
Yeah.
this.
So, I mean, I can't imagine yet how it feels to be on that stage, to get all these people just yelling at you, with all this excitement. Because I mean, East versus West 23. It was for me as a spectator, right? It was
Unreal.
surreal as well. Like I've been to the East vs West 22, and the atmosphere in Germany, it was the craziest stuff I have ever seen. Right, it was the craziest stuff I've ever seen. The matches were on fire. Every athlete was on fire. So yeah, I assume that you must have felt like you were flying up on that stage, right?
For me it's kind of weird, like you just said that must have been flying and the atmosphere is just unreal and everything is just so great, but in the present moment I it was kind of quiet in my head.
Okay.
Like I couldn't hear anything, couldn't hear the crowd, couldn't hear nothing. I was just hyper focused on just this person I'm in front of, and just like so zoned in. Like I didn't care about anything. Not like if I might be even just like, you know what? I have a good explanation. Like you didn't even ask like many like a question everything or anything, but like this is something
Go on.
important to mention because you can see that I'm getting really like hyped up, like I'm getting really like angry or anything,
Yeah.
or stuff like that. But I'm not like this. This is
Uh-huh.
just like a part of me being in the zone and allowing my nervous system to be however it wants. So I'll give the best response on the table. You get it? So like if I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
feel like I need to be angry at the moment, angry, I'll be angry. If I feel like I need to be like feeling like this the killer mentality.
Good.
It's just kind of you see it on the face and everything, but
Yeah.
after that it just goes to be like
And I
absolutely
mean,
normal and calm.
you need that because the other person is probably doing the same thing, right? If you are not
Yeah,
tuned in to that moment on the table,
yeah.
then something is gonna be lacking. So I sort
I'm
of
just
get
not
what your
experienced
perspective.
enough yet to make it look professional. It's just it's very hardcore, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've seen it with Manifestor as well, right? I mean, Manifestor was going all up on the stage, jumping and screaming.
Yes.
I mean, all that energy out, and then eventually he became sort of zen by breathing, doing the breathing technique, and then he calmed down.
Yeah.
So that's all that energy in your system.
Yeah.
So fair, good answer, good answer. So I was wondering, right? Before everything started, you found your way into arm wrestling. What did your life look like before that? Right? Maybe people don't know. Yeah.
So like basically what I did was just school.
Hmm.
I've been to school, finished up with school, started arm wrestling for fun, and eventually somebody just showed me a video of this dude, and
Hmm.
he told me that you need to challenge him. Like he's on TikTok, you need to challenge this guy. If he beats you, you lose money or something. If you win, you win money, and then like a whole bet.
Uh
And
huh.
I came to like the first professional arm wrestling, club
Yeah.
in mid 2022, and came to kind of accept the challenge from this dude who doesn't know me, but I know him.
Hmm. Hmm.
So and then we had like a good fight there. I got some pins, he got some pins, and he's like a professional who already does it for a while. And me not knowing how much training and competition is two different stuff. I assumed that I'm amazing already. And I was like, oh
Of
shit, I'm
course,
beating a
of course.
professional. I'm so like, oh, you get it. So I just wanted to continue with it. Started training professionally, coming to all of these clubs and just grinding. Yeah, it doesn't
Grinding,
sound
grinding,
good.
grinding.
Coming to the clubs and grinding.
Well, depends what type of club you're going to. I mean, but
Yeah,
that's all you like.
different context. Different context.
Different context. All right, I see. Um, I mean, before doing all that, what sports did you do? I see online on your Instagram like you're a coach. Is that specifically for arm wrestling? But was it also something into general fitness, or what other sports have you done before all this?
Uh, I actually did martial arts when I was a
Martial
kid,
arts. Okay.
and I'm a black belt, second grade black belt in karate. But I'm very like I don't really think that it's not MMA or something. It's just
No, no.
it's not really martial arts. Like
Okay.
it is on the base of it, but practical, physical, uh, challenges might be easily outcountered with the more efficient technical ability, I
Technique.
think. But
But
yeah, well, I did that. I did that. I did compete abroad in karate as well, and I got some good results. I don't really talk about this stuff, but well, I became like sort of a world champion in karate when I was 9 and 10.
how did you sort of became a world champion? I mean, usually it's
Because
very
because
definitive, right?
well, I did become a world champion, but I call it sorta because I don't feel like it's really um it's as honorable because when you're 9 or 10, like who are your competition? Like more 9 or 10-year-olds, you might get a few lucky shots, you might get like a few all of that, and
Mm-hmm.
I just believe I kind of went to that route and um like I had some luck and I was good, but I wasn't like unbelievable in karate to actually
Mm.
get in my opinion, like really
Well,
the title of a world champion. You get it?
but for that time being, as a 9-year-old kid, I mean, that must have felt pretty awesome, right? Like I'm a
Felt
I'm a
awesome. Yeah,
9-year-old world
felt
champion, right?
incredible. Yeah.
And it potentially paved the way for what you're building now. So
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good backstory.
Yeah.
So anyway, or interesting that you did that. You became a world champ at 9 years old in karate. Um,
I was always competitive. It's just kind of I
yeah,
just liked these stuff.
yeah, that mentality, I think it's quite important. If you already usually in kids, I work with I've worked with some kickboxers as well. I have some friends who teach kids and stuff, and they from fairly early age on they can see if some kid has it or if he doesn't have it. If he's just there to just play around, learn self defense, that's all good. But some have some grit and determination, and you can already see like,
The
wait a minute,
grit
this kid's
was
got
built.
potential. Exactly.
I feel like the grit part is a big part that was built like mentally when I was
Yeah,
a kid.
it
Yeah.
prepares you for later.
Yeah.
Um, Talking about grit, right? We've all seen East. If you're an arm wrestling fan, you must have seen East vs West 23. You must have seen your match against Zurab. Looking back at that, right? You were 2-0. We were
Yeah.
cheering. I was even. You heard me because that's actually the whole reason. Like we were sitting there with my friends and we're like, "Oh damn, we got everything right. Everything was going well except for Maayan's match." So that's the one. And you looked at me like, "Dang, dude." Like, well, damn it. I'm sorry. Like believed in you, brother. We believed in you. And that's actually, I mean, how we got into contact. Like, damn, I should ask this guy to get on the channel. So
Yeah.
that's basically how we sort of met. But you were doing really well. I was like, holy, this guy's, oh, excuse my French, but holy shit, this guy is taking on Zurab, right? Massive guy. You were doing really well. 2-0, look fully in control. In round
Yeah.
3, I felt like you were posting a little bit, like, all right, I got this stuff in the bag. And then
Okay.
it
Yeah.
slipped, right?
Yeah. Well, everything is a learning experience.
Yeah.
Okay. No excuses whatsoever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Zurab is amazing. He is very,
Yep.
very strong. Like he is someone you do not want to get into an inside war with. Bad idea. But what I just want to tell you is that
Mm.
I feel like the most honest thing that I can tell you is that I kinda lost focus. I
Yeah. Okay.
kinda lost focus. I was just I did feel more confident, and I did allow
Mm-hmm.
myself to do like what happened basically is that the refs put our grip kinda in a preposition to a hook, and I
Mm.
was so like confident from the two like good rounds that I just let it happen, and I didn't
Yep.
argue with it, and I was just like, let's just try. Mm, you guess what's happening? Like
That was the
you,
downfall.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I should not argue over the setup at all,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just I just might as well just stay there and try, not just stay and hold, just
Mm-hmm.
stay and kind of but it looked like the moment he set the hook, I was like, oh snap, bad idea.
Oh snap! Yeah. I could see it because, like, I rewatched it, and cause you could see him supinated with his hand inside, like just like you said, like already
Yeah,
setting up the hook, and then it was bam sideways, and you were opened up a little bit, and from
yeah,
there on, you saw the change in your face, like, oh dang, I messed up a little bit right here. How are we
just a
gonna
little
fix this
bit,
stuff?
just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. How are we gonna fix this? Um, so yeah, and then after that first round that he got a pin on you, were you back in tune at that point? or did
Yeah.
you already get too
Well,
much gas because of the endurance hit basically on that
I
round?
snapped
Or
back into it for the next round, and I realized
okay.
that I gave him very like a lot of confidence to just still continue to push through my hand, even though I was close to the pin pad. Because round four, I was this close, like from getting another pin, like another quick
Mm-hmm.
pin. But I that round kind of pumped my hand a bit too much for my liking, and he got that confidence, and he just kind of got in the zone better. And that's one of the most respectful thing I can give about this person is just that he is like so many years in the sport. The guy is is a freaking the guy is a freaking professional. Like the dude, being on this stage, which is like basically the biggest stage that the arm wrestling ever had,
Yep.
and just feeling like, okay, I lost 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Just continue. Just
Just
continue. No stress. Let's just see how it goes. And he delivered. Yes, that's like
yeah.
something that's very honorable. That's like this is something I don't have in me yet. I'm very,
Uh,
very like blinded by the lights. You get it?
yes. Yeah.
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 And no excuse or something. Just kind of just saying
Yeah.
as it is.
Got it.
And
You,
yeah,
yeah. You also mentioned like right after you said it was some because I'm not sure if it was Auden that was interviewing you. I think so. Like right
Odin,
after
Odin.
the Auden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And I heard you talking about also it being probably some sort of endurance problem that you had. Like you thought your endurance was
Yeah.
better than you expected. So now weeks later, how have you adapted? Have you adapted anything? We're gonna get into your training regime a little bit later, but
Yeah.
have you adapted anything on that already?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
did
In
that go?
training, basically, I don't allow myself to have too long of breaks, like from set to set. And
Okay, yeah,
my training is basically mostly training with people who put 2 arms,
okay,
table time, and everything.
mm,
So gym lifts mostly I rarely do anymore. I do them, but I feel like to be really, really coordinated and to feel every like muscle fiber in the right way for arm wrestling, extremely tough table time is in my opinion the way to go, because I need to awake the nervous system the exact right way. Like I feel the
mhm.
hand, I feel the angle, and I'm like, this feels
Yeah,
correct to push through exactly 110%. And in the gym it's kind of like you need to adjust, you need to just do the lift as best as you can. You get it?
exactly. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. So that's what you've changed a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
mostly table time with 2 hands.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think Devin also said that he was doing that more recently. That he's like
Yeah.
the red lining towards okay, just because he was doing lifts quite often, and then he noticed that his workload on the table was being affected by it, and that's why he
Yeah.
scrapped out most of it. And he said also the same thing you're saying now is that the table time is where everything happens. That's the most important part. So that's funny that I mean you've
Yeah.
also been to the Lara's house and probably
Yeah.
get some great insights as well from there.
Yeah.
Um, so that
But this
makes
this is
makes it
this is not
understandable.
something I think that I took
Picked up
from
there. Okay.
yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's just logically speaking,
Okay.
if you try to get stronger, I might be completely wrong here. Tell me if I'm wrong if you know, but for me it feels logical that if you want to be stronger, you won't be doing clean reps and sets of
Uh-uh.
weights that are kind of hard for you. You need to be
Yeah.
going like to actually improve like your output, your burst, your explosive energy. You need to
Mhm.
be going like, let's say my side pressure is like 30 kilograms, okay?
Mhm.
And I'm doing like, who's gonna improve better? The guy who is doing like 22 kilograms for like 7 repetitions for 3 sets and then stops, or the guy who will just kind of put his hand, put 31.5 kilograms, kind of just do this, get stuck, and then push it. You
Then
get it?
push
Like
through. Yeah.
this awakes the nervous system, in my opinion, and this is how I train. This is mostly how I train. Of course, you
I
cannot do it all the time because it's
all the
injury risk,
time.
but
True. And I do
yeah,
think, I mean, like you said, like the weights are still, it's a still weight. But if you have
yeah,
an opponent or a sparring partner on the table, it's not the constant, the pressure is not constantly the same. It changes. Maybe here it's like 70%, and then you go push
yeah,
further and it's 60, and then you go to the end and it's 80 because it's holding on too much. So it's constantly
yeah,
changing, right? I think that
yeah.
might be why it could be helping basically. So
One of the reason,
um,
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So also one thing that I noticed in your, I might be wrong, but what I thought I noticed is that whilst you're top rolling, you are not completely like doing a full top roll. It's more like a sweeping type of top roll. Is that correct? If is that
yeah,
what you feel
yeah.
like as
It's
well?
like
How
I feel,
how has that come into fruition?
I feel like most of my strength, or like it all depends on the opponent, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But like with Zurab, most of my strength, the angle that I felt most comfortable attacking him was through this part.
Yeah.
So like when I already kind of do like a regular top roll is basically like a regular, this style top roll is just doing this, right? You just do
Uh
this and
huh.
you kind of
Yeah.
continue. What I do is I grip a bit lower. Sometimes I do that, not all the time, but when I need to, I grip a bit lower, like do like some pressure from these fingers, do down pressure, and then I roll at the same time. So
Mm.
like I press downward, attack with this area, and then I don't need to be as leaned back to complete the movement. You
Yeah.
just I do this, and I'm basically already tight enough, and you get it. It's like just falling at this point. It's not just going
So
back.
So is your wrist a bit locked here then? Because it can't really go any further. Is that why you do you
Um,
understand what?
well, I am
So
not
like you
flexible.
completely okay, yeah.
I am not flexible. It might be a thing to do with it, actually. I didn't think
May,
about it.
I'm thinking about it because it might be like some sort of a bit of a bone lock, right? Because if I do this, my hand cannot go any further, right? Might I'm not sure if that's something that you feel familiar with. What I'm trying to say, that it feels like a bone lock when you're doing that, or
No, it's not a bone lock. It
not really.
doesn't feel like a
Okay.
bone lock. I feel like well, I am less flexible in some stuff. Like
Okay.
the max I go like this is I'm basically stuck here.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh shit.
this this has like great already like tension back. If I want to go
Tension.
even more, it's like I really need to stretch this area.
I need to train
Um
more.
yeah, everything is just so cramped in, you get it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I might lost some of my mobility, not really
Mm.
mobility, but like the flexibility from
Yeah.
doing this thing over and over. But I don't. It doesn't feel like a bone. Like no, it just feels like
Okay.
very very solid.
It's
Just
very
feels like
solid.
the strength is there. It's enough.
Mm.
If somebody will be too strong, I won't be able to stay there. That's what I'm like. If I understood you correctly.
Yeah. And I couldn't really find too much information about your training philosophy, but are there any people that you base your stuff upon mostly, or is it something you have like developed by yourself, or is it like a coach, a mentor?
I
Quite
feel no,
curious for the
it's me. Like I feel like uh I feel like everybody trains for arm wrestling. Like a lot of people train for arm wrestling the wrong way.
okay.
People think that the right way to work out is the way that they see online.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the things that they see online is actual solid gym related evidence on like how to gain
Mm-hmm.
strength and everything, which is good. And sometimes it's just awkward lifts that people don't understand why they're doing, because people like like the Devon Larratt pronation lift, it's
Yeah.
very specialized, it's very specific. Like he explained it himself, yet people still really much they do it, they want to maybe feel like their style needs to change more to do these stuff,
Mm.
and kind of try as well, but I feel like a lot of people just do the wrong stuff for themselves. Uh, I in arm wrestling, for me, I never really listened to any advice. Like people gave me advice about how to train correctly for arm wrestling, and I just felt like something is just not there. I felt like the
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
connection in my hand is not there at the time when I'm training that. I felt like I won't be able to engage all my muscles and like structure the right way completely, so I'll be as effective as I can on the table. And then people would be telling me like, "Oh, why do you grip like low? Why do you do like this? Why do you look like you're rigid and not really flowing?" It's
Uh-huh.
just structural at this stage. It feels like uh, it does not feel like the wrong technique at all. It just feels structural. It feels like this is the right way for me to train, and I figured the thing for myself mostly that works.
And how have you discovered those that works for you? Is that mostly just with a sparring partner then? Because you said first you did more like lifts in the gym, and then now moved a little bit more to table time. I'm assuming then that those connections came from inside the gym, or is that more also still on the table, or how did that work? If
What
you
do you mean
understand
by
what I mean.
connections?
Well, you said like the flowing way that other people they give you advice
Yeah.
to arm wrestle. Are those connections that you made yourself
Yeah.
more found on the table, or are they also? Is it like a dual thing from exercises, but all also table wise view?
You were a little choppy right there, but I
Oh,
think I understood you.
okay,
It's stable time experience that gave me these realizations, in my opinion, if
okay,
I understood you correctly.
yeah, yeah. So
Like I
if you were
understood
to
this stuff
choose,
from
then
if I were to choose how to train for arm wrestling, if I have like one option, either gym or table time,
yeah,
basically
then it's table
table
time.
time. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
do you specify different trainings? Like if you say this day I work on this vector, outside vector only, and then the next day I work on inside vectors, or how does that look for you? Like how does a week for you look
It
during the
used to
training?
be much more like this, but
Uh-huh.
ever since changed to do it, like I started doing it more table time oriented, so I was just kind of flowing with it, feeling where do I feel pain, where do I feel comfortable, basing the training based on that, like just feeling myself out with a sparring partner, feeling the angles and realizing, okay, today we need to work on this. Today we need to
Mm,
work on this. This is a good time to work on this. Uh, and I didn't like I kind of I don't have the regular schedule anymore. It's
okay.
so weird because in all of sports you have to have the schedule, but I feel like in
I
arm
know,
wrestling
right?
it's so different. It's so different, and it might be way more effective. It might be really like better to do it if you like intuitively, to train intuitively. Like now I feel like I need to do this. Why not? Like you get it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured it out myself as well. I used to have a very rigid schedule, and now that I'm not tracking everything like very thoroughly, but I'm doing blood flow every single day, 700 800 reps in all the vectors. I'm doing static just based on feeling. Now I'm just getting stronger. Like everybody I grip up with, I haven't gripped up in 2 3 months. I said, dude, what's been happening with you? This is so
Yeah,
weird because it's really the impulses you get from other sports. Like, okay, rigid, you do this on Monday, you do this on Wednesday, and
yeah.
then you know. So
You
that's
need to be consistent in arm wrestling. Yeah, absolutely. You cannot be not consistent,
yeah,
but it's just different. The training is different in my opinion, and I agree with the more flowy kind of
yeah.
feel it out kind of way to train. It just gave me
So.
the most benefit.
Mhm. So let's say if it's possible still, like how would like a week look for you from Monday to Sunday? Even though it's changing, you could elaborate on that. Even though maybe this week you do this different, you could explain because maybe the people at home were that like, damn, mine is super strong. I want to train like that guy. Now they know.
Well,
Now they can know a little bit. Maybe.
well, I train 2 to 3 times a week, and that's it. I don't feel like I need to train more than that because I value recovery, and it's absolutely not laziness. I feel like
Mhm.
valuing the recovery is the best thing you can do. People train like multiple times a day. People train like every day. They train all the days of the week. Every day is like something different. But like, let's say, logically speaking, yeah, today is Sunday. Uh, not today, but like let's say it's Sunday, start of the
Mhm.
week, and I'm like, I want to go to the gym. It's not just I usually go to the gym at the early stages of the week, and at the end of the
Okay.
week I go to table time practice with like a good club that I train at, and I started the training like week by going to the gym, and again feeling the angles, feeling everything, feeling where I feel fresh, where I don't
Mm.
feel fresh. If like let's say I had a rigid schedule and I was telling myself, okay, today I need to go to the gym to do just specifically back pressure, and I'm not feeling the back pressure, might as well do something else. Not gonna lose the day and just do. You get it? So it's intuitive training at the gym once or twice a week. If I like to recover, like every 2 3 days maybe. And then at the end of the week, on Saturday or Friday, I'm doing a table time practice, and that's my schedule for training for the last like maybe 1.5 or 2 years already.
Mm. And how long does that table practice take, or and those gym trainings
the
about?
the gym trainings, I usually keep them short. I don't want to do like, usually when I'm at the gym I'm trying to do like PRs, which
Okay.
is not training advice right now. Okay, doing PRs consistently might be very harmful for some people, but for
Mhm.
me, I feel like my body allows it, and I'm willing to take the risk. So
Okay.
I'm doing PRs. I'm trying to break records often, because let's say I do like 50 kilos at a certain lift and then I did 52. Did I get stronger? I did.
Mm. Yeah.
Next week, trying to do 53. Possible. You get it? So this is like quick
Yeah.
progression in my mind.
In your mind.
Might be dangerous, might be not the best idea, but this is how it flows for me.
Yeah.
Um, I'm sorry. What was the question again?
So how long the trainings usually take? So let's say maybe you could like you already
Oh yeah, yeah.
told, okay, I do PRs. How long does the gym take, and how long
Yeah,
does the
yeah,
table time take?
so I started talking about PRs because you cannot do PRs for too long. That's why it's kind of short.
Yeah.
So I do like 45 minutes of like of training. Every few minutes I try to like break like a record or do like a good lift, like a
Mm.
satisfying, like hard, like you need to kind of lift
Really.
after. Like this, and I tell myself, okay, great training, good, this is how it
Mhm.
feels. I do this maybe once or twice a week, and then the table time is very fucking long. Like the table time is just too fun, which is also might be not a good idea to do it too long, but
Yeah.
it's hours on end. Like it's very fun, and it became longer recently because I really want to work on my endurance. Like I
Yeah.
still don't have that endurance of um the very like the elites. You get it? Like
Uh-huh.
I'm good. I'm explosive, but my endurance is not my strongest part, and I'm working on it really hard. Like it's gonna be a lot better.
And how do you dose your power level during that during those training? Because I can imagine if you're going 100% the whole training, like for me or maybe other people as well, yeah, right? The next week we are effed up, right?
Yeah,
Um, do you
got
dose that
got got
whatsoever? Or
got used to being effed up.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then you can recover with blood flow and stuff. But is that how you? Oh yeah.
yeah.
do you dose it by any chance? Like, okay, you feel like in the beginning I just do like
Yeah,
70,
yeah,
80% and more
of
like
course.
static
Absolutely,
holds
you
or
need to do a warm up. A great warm up is the key to not feel terrible after these kind of trainings,
Mhm.
because you know your muscles need to get into it.
Yeah.
Like as simply as you can say it. Yeah, it's just there are the reasons why your muscles need it, but just
Mhm.
it's important. So I start with a warm up, like usual, and
What does that look
after a
like
few,
in the gym and on the
just
table? What is
just
the
just kind of like rubber bands, doing like
Mhm.
one arm pulls with some guys, which like, and then telling them to go slow because I really wanna, you know, when I feel like I'm ready, I just hop on to doing two arm workouts. Like people are
Mhm.
just, I'm telling them, okay, I need to snap into the zone. I'm now I'm gonna be stupid. Let's just kind of be like, like
Let's
this.
go crazy.
Yeah, and this is, and then they put two arms, and I do that for
Mm,
as long as I can. I try to tell them like do like small attacks, hold me in center, let me just
mm.
explode like here. Do this is how I do it, and I
As
do that
much
for
variety as
long.
possible.
As much
As
what?
much as much variety as possible.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
get
yeah,
all sorts of different. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over, your muscles and
yes,
tendons get used to it, right?
yeah.
Another point I was interested in because I've seen you doing some reflex tests online. I saw some videos where you were really quick. Or like, holy crap! I tried it with my left hand, and whatever's going on in the left hand, it didn't work out as fast on the right. How do you train your speed? Do you also use rubber bands or like? Because I want to be as fast like that, man. If I do that, I pin everybody at the club.
I feel like I can be faster. I don't feel like
Okay.
I'm at a stage
Yeah.
where I'm the most reactive and fastest as
Mm-hmm.
I am, as I should be. Um, well, it's just practice. You just do it again and again.
Yeah.
Just do it again and again. You like I ask like a friend if you can like hold your finger here and then drop it on my hand at random moments, and then
Okay.
just do this like, and I need to react to it. Like he just does this and I'm already like out of it. This is how I train for it.
Okay. So that's something people can try if you really want to do the reactiveness, and you do that on the table with the
On the
other
table.
partner.
Yeah.
And then is
Yeah.
there a third
Sometimes
person
just with rubber band, sometimes with a partner. Yeah.
okay,
Usually with a partner.
usually, and it's the partner that does the finger tapping, right? Who does it?
Uh, b-
Or
either
is there
it's the
another
either it's the dude I'm gripping up with. Um, so like he kind of just does this so I can react and he
yeah,
doesn't do
yeah.
anything. Or
Hmm.
I ask like a third guy to come
The
in
third
and
guy
he does this for both of us, and then we need to react like who is faster.
who's faster. Okay, that's an
Yeah.
interesting technique for sparring. People at home can probably try that. It's quite a safe thing to do, I suppose, instead of
Yeah,
the
that's great.
mixing out the lifts.
This is very important in my opinion. This is hyper
Yeah.
important because like
Okay.
the ready go in East versus West, you need to like be you don't you're not just like you like it's all technique dependent. But for me, as
Mm,
of now, as of this stage in the sport, for me, after close to 4 years, I feel like the most effective way for me to train right now is to be as quick, as reactive, as explosive, as devious as I can, and that's what allows me to be like all there, like nervous system wise.
mhm.
This is important for me. So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching yet another arm wrestling interview on the Grip Kings channel. If you want to see more of these interviews, subscribe to the channel. And if part 2 is out for this video, you can click here. All right, thank you.